The Valkyrie Cycle, a Monster Hearts 2 actual play podcast by Midnight Ceremonies Media. Episode 16, Something Nice for Once. Hi and hello everyone. I'm Percival Walter, and I play Lucien Astor in the Valkyrie Cycle. Before we begin this episode, a few reminders. If you're tweeting or posting about the show online, please remember to use the hashtag #TheValkyrieCycle or hashtag TVC Spoilers to tag your content and to help us see anything you'd like to share with us. You can follow our official account at Midnight C Media on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for updates and additional information about this show and more. Finally, a warning that this season deals with many heavy themes, including recurring and intense depictions of generational trauma, internalized homophobia, violence, and inter-party conflict. For episode-specific content warnings, please check the episode description or visit our website at midnightceremoniesmedia.com. Thank you ever so much for listening. I hope you enjoy episode 16 of the Valkyrie Cycle. Something nice for once.
Okay. Lucien, you go to the Hanlons for dinner / to stay. There isn't a ton of room in the house, but Luna just doubles up with Riley because they have a bunk bed in their room. And so you, for the moment, will get Luna's room until they rearrange things in the house.
Oh, wait, he doesn't, well, he can sleep on a couch. Lucien
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They will not allow that. Tess, Luna's mom, says that like they'll rearrange. She'll like rearrange things in like the morning when you guys go to school the next day, so that you can have like a guest room to yourself. And yeah, she cooks dinner, and Al comes over for dinner, and it is the 5 of you. And it's lovely. They're like clearly still like trying to figure things out, but the Hanlons are a family that is trying to figure things out together. And so dinner with them is lovely, and they include you, and they have their own jokes and make a lot of conversation, and it's really nice.
Is there just 2 seconds I can have with Luna? Just 2?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The two of you get put on dishes duty together.
Lucien is doing the dishes very vigorously. And just says, sorry that I keep sort of showing up at your house like this. It kind of feel like the stray dog you keep having to take in.
Dude, I mean, it's like fine. I told you, I mean, I didn't even have to tell my mom that your dad died because she like heard about it because like everyone in town knows. So like, also, I mean, and she likes you, so you're sort of like welcome whenever.
Thanks. Sorry, my I've just had a bit of a long couple of days. I think that's it. I just wanted to say thanks is all. You're going to how are you and Alex?
Fine. I am trying to convince him to get an actual suit for prom instead of those god-awful like tux shirts.
Yeah, I think rather be burned alive than show up to anywhere wearing a tux shirt.
He thinks it's funny and ironic and protesting the sort of like stiff and formal nature of prom when it should be a celebration. But I think I'm gonna win him over. If it comes to it, I will simply tell his mom.
What are you wearing?
She like pulls out her phone and has like a picture of like her trying on a dress at like someplace in and like in front of big mirrors, and you see that she has like this very like lovely has like a sort of like dark blue dress, like a sort of crushed velvet like bodice, and then like a silver sort of like belt, and then like this big tulle skirt that has like it's like silver sort of like stars amongst the tulle.
Lucian like zooms in and like looks at the whole thing and is like, wow, that's a really gorgeous piece of work.
Thank you. Thank you. It is the only dress I will ever own forever. It is beautiful, and I will never want another one.
If I had that one, I wouldn't want another one either.
She sort of like pauses, like, so what about you, prom king nominee?
And he sort of gets smaller. I haven't gone out shopping yet. I was gonna go with someone, but then the plans kind of fell through a little bit. I was gonna get a dress too, actually.
That's sick. Cool. Want to go this weekend and get one? I mean, obviously you will be paying, but I have to pick up my dress anyway, so.
Lucian doesn't say anything. He sort of just runs at Luna and hugs her. And he's trying, but it's really not working to like kind of hide the fact that he's crying into her shoulder.
She sort of like stiffens momentarily and then sort of like softens into the hug and just lets you cry and rubs your shoulder.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. I kind of just want something to go nice for once.
Then I will take you to Seattle and on Saturday, and we will leave at a fucking god awful time of morning so that we can get to the mall before it is overrun. And I will get you I don't know, do you like cinnamon sugar? Because they have like these great cinnamon sugar pretzels at the mall. And
yeah.
and then we will pick up my dress, and then we will go, actually no, we should get your dress first so I don't have to carry that thing around.
Yeah, tools pretty heavy, especially with the amount that you got on that one. I was thinking, and then Lucian like pulls up on his phone like reference. He definitely has a Pinterest and it's like pulled up like pictures of like the things that he likes. So they're all like really like, you know, like very ostentatious and like tastefully slutty black gowns that he's picked out. He's like, I want something like this, and then just like starts like wipes his eyes and just starts like chatting about the things he likes. He's also very much like a fabrics. He's a clothes guy, so he just goes off.
Yeah, Luna like is like looking over your shoulder and commenting on the ones that she likes and the ones that she think will make you get dress coded and sent home.
He argues the point on a couple of them, but he but not all of them. There are definitely some that he's like, no, that's fair. That I would probably not be allowed to wear that.
Yeah, she texts her mom and makes plans for Saturday to go to Seattle with you and get you prom outfit.
Great. That night, Lucian will then just text Chosen Squad. Any updates? Question mark. Things we should know about.
Cassie will drop in the chat once they like leave Penny's eventually, and will like text out, met with Penny Grimm at Illumination Emporium, send. She has hex bags that make it harder for spells to be cast on people. We picked one up and she said she'll look into making more, send. And then Cassie will like send a picture of the hex bag. We should have a discussion about who's gonna get this one though. Send. I've got an idea for when we next meet up, send. And that's it.
Vision will send also not staying with Cora anymore. Send. If you need me, just let me know. I am safe and have somewhere to stay. Send.
Cassie will send a little thumbs up and a heart. And once that happens, Cassie's just gonna split off, stop at a store on the way home, and then go home, endure whatever bullshit Sebastian has to yell at her for because she skipped school again.
Yeah, you are yelled at for skipping school again because your attendance this semester has been atrocious. Cassie is a senior, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so then Sebastian starts yelling at you because you're not going to graduate if you get too many detentions, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Cassie just like stares straight ahead and bears it, listens, admits to himself he should probably stop skipping school so much, but then he'll go up to his room.
Cool. Sylvia, you're at home, you're chilling, and around 7 or 8 p.m. cop cars pull up outside of your house. Your mom goes to the door, and you can hear her talking to them, and they are arresting her. And you see that like your uncle like comes out and starts to argue, and they arrest him too. And you see that across the street, like cops are going up to your aunt's house and arresting her as well, because all of them are being implicated in what is it called when you like interfere with an investigation?
Obstruction of justice?
Yes. Because all of them knew about this warehouse, and there are records that prove that, and prove that they've been accessing the warehouse, because this is incredibly relevant evidence for your father's trial that they have been actively hiding from the police and the investigators, and so they're all being arrested because also the shit in that warehouse is so fucking illegal. So they're also being arrested because they are in possession of several, like more than several, a lot of illegal shit, like a lot of shit that is just straight up illegal to have, that they have in bulk. And this is a pretty freaking huge crime bust. So, well, just quick, what do you want to do? How is Sylvia reacting to this?
Sylvia, upon seeing the cars, would have like frozen, probably like grabbed Regina to hold Regina, and then moved to be like at the top of the stairs while their mom was talking to the cops. Would the cops have like acknowledged her?
Yes. So, you are not being arrested, but you are being taken to the Thornridge Police Department. Your mom and your uncle and your aunt are going to be held there overnight until they can be transferred to the Seattle Police Department. and you are being held in the Thornridge Police Department until they can find someone who can take you, or like find you like a place to stay for the night. You're still 17, so you're a minor. You cannot go home by yourself, and so you have to stay in the sheriff's office for a couple of hours while they find a like foster family in town to um, take you for at least the next couple of weeks.
Are they keeping Sylvia in like a room that's locked? Or can Sylvia like roam around?
They're not keeping you in a room that's locked, but you are like under surveillance. You will not be allowed to like leave the station.
Can we go to the bathroom?
Yeah,
Are there windows in the bathroom?
absolutely fucking not. This is a police department.
Damn it, Catherine. You're so mean. We're just gonna hang out. We're not talking to the cops. We've been silent this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, like, you are a witness and you will need to be questioned, but like, this is a Seattle PD thing, not a Thornridge PD thing. This is just where they're being held for the night. Because like they got a warrant, they investigated the place like today, so they had to go arrest your parents like today because I mean, if your mom got wind, who knows, she could flee the country. So you're being held there, and they're going to, the plan is because like a CPS worker comes in to like talk to you and give you like the skinny on what's going on, and she's like explaining like in the car that you'll have to like go in and be questioned by like Seattle detectives and stuff like that at some point, but probably not like, I mean, it's a Wednesday night, so probably not like super soon, probably sometime in the next week. But the CPS worker, her name is Melissa, she will do all the like arranging. And so you are taken to she takes you back to your house so that you can get some like clothes and stuff. And Melissa is there the entire time so that you cannot run away. They take you to a very nice house, like definitely not as nice as like the house you live in, but they take you to like a sort of residential neighborhood nearby the high school, like within walking distance. Sort of like snow-covered garden out front, like blue siding. Melissa like walks you up to the door, introduces you to Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler, Amber Wheeler's parents. They both like very much look like Amber, like freckled and blonde hair. And Amber's mom has like these really big, like thick glasses that she's wearing, but they're like dressed very nicely and are like very like understanding and like apologetic and like helping you, like showing you your room and your like the bathroom and things in the house, and are like, you know, you're free to like wander around and you're free to like take from the kitchen as much as you want, like, etc., etc. And the room they put you in is very nice. Like clearly this is a thing that they've done before. And yeah, you kind of catch like glimpses of Amber, but she seems to be like staying out of the way.
Do they have a garage?
Yeah.
So he's gonna go poke around the garage. Do they have like camping stuff?
I guess, like, this is, I mean, it's the Pacific Northwest, doesn't everybody camp? So yeah, there's like some tents and things and like air mattresses.
Okay. So what Sylvia packed was basically just like sweatshirts and a blanket. And Sylvia's gonna steal a sleeping bag and a small tent and leave and go to the woods with Regina. And put on like all the sweatshirts and make like in her bag a little like nest for Regina, and we're gonna go camp in the woods because we don't want to be with anyone.
Okay, roll to run away.
I got a 4, and then my volatile is -1, so I have a 3.
The face for any listeners, the face that Victoria made when she saw the result of the roll. Oh my god. It was really funny. So you do not get away. And in fact, it seems that the Wheelers have well, actually, I feel like it's just one of those things when you like try to sneak out, but like your dad is like sitting in the armchair and he just like sort of ominously pulls the chain on the lamp. Mr. Wheeler is like is sort of like camped out in like the living room next to the back door in an armchair, and he's got like an iPad in his lap. And as you like try and sneak by, he just pulls the chain on the lamp next to him and just says, listen, kiddo, I know you don't want to be here, but you have to because you're a witness in a pretty important investigation. So can't let you go running off into the woods, kid. And very nicely but firmly escorts you back up to your room and puts the tent back in the garage and just says, offers to bring you a heated blanket for the snake.
Sylvia will just silently nod as like a yes, that would be good.
Yeah, he brings you an electric blanket that you like plug into the wall for Regina so that she has like a warm place to curl up. And yeah, that is how your night goes. And this sort of hits Thornridge High School's extended social media web pretty quickly because everyone sort of knew that the Strisciantes were a mob family, but it's like one thing to know that there's a mob family in your town and another thing to like see them all get arrested in one night. So like there's some like kid like named Derek who like lives on Sylvia's street who has like shaky Snapchat footage of like the entire thing that's all being like screen recorded and sent around the school. And it is quite a an ordeal, to say the least.
I will say, if Stephanie sees that, which she probably will, because what is she going to do these days? She's just scrolling on her phone. She is going to text Sylvia and just say, hey, I hope you're okay. I'm here if you need anything.
I don't think Sylvia is going to respond tonight. I feel like Sylvia will have just turned their phone off.
Cool.
Because they're very aware that people will be talking.
Yeah. So the next day rolls around. Sylvia, your family is transported to Seattle. So those of you who do go to school, go to school. Lucien, you have your own car, so you don't have to drive in the Hanlon vehicle, which is already pretty full with Al, Luna, Riley, and Roman Grace. But however you all get to school, and this day is pretty normal, I think. There is some tension as several of you share classes together, share homerooms. Does Sylvia go to school? The Wheelers aren't going to make you.
No. Okay. Well, are Sylvia's options to go to school or sit at the Wheelers' house?
Yes.
Sylvia will go to school, but sit in the library. Also, will have Regina in her backpack.
Cool.
I'm sorry. Your 6 foot long snake?
Big backpack, I guess.
Big back. She took a when she went to go get a
curl up
tent. She got a
small.
backpacking backpack too.
Yeah. They curl up small.
Okay, sorry. Some of us hear the word 6 foot long snake and do not think of that as an object you put in your school backpack, but I apologize. That's fantastic.
School gets out. How's track practice? Like, just out of curiosity. Do you guys go?
Oh,
I mean, Sylvia's not.
fucking. Yeah. Lucian will go to fucking track practice. He's being very nice. Just
Cool. And so is Caesar.
Yeah. You guys are being super normal. I think like maybe after like the second or third like fumbled pass off, Justin is like, I'm gonna do sprints on my own. Peace.
Whoa!
Lucian just looks at Caesar after Justin says that.
Fucking asshole, what the fuck?
Justin's already away.
Yeah, Roman is standing there like so awkwardly because he's like the little freshman that you brought onto your team and is like, should I leave? Should I go? This is so awkward.
Lucian is not registering Roman in the back of his. He's just looking at Caesar and Justin running in the background.
Should we do sprints on our own?
What do you want to do, Caesar?
I think maybe today is a bust. Hey, Roman. Why don't you go with Justin? Me and Lucian have like senior shit to work out, but you go with Justin and do sprints on your own.
Okay, yeah, cool. Takes off. Yeah, you see that Roman like jogs over to Justin and then he's like, are they like always like that? And Justin says, no, usually they're worse, but like better at handoffs.
Are you at all interested in talking?
Yeah.
Is this a talk you want to do right now, or is this a talk that you would like to prepare for?
I don't know if there's anything I need to. What would I be preparing?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
I guess we grab our shit and just leave track if we can.
Lucian sort of doesn't even look over his shoulder and is like, my car or yours?
I guess my car.
Okay.
Do you have a place where you'd like to talk?
Wherever you want to go, Caesar.
God, is there a fucking place that we could go in private, Catherine?
Your house?
Is my grandmother not there? Are we gonna go to my house?
I mean, you guys have hooked up there several times, so
yeah, but like, okay.
or I mean, like, you could go to the fucking woods, you could go to the locker room, you could go.
We're not going in the woods, not in the
to
locker
a
room. No,
park.
yeah, my house. My house.
Okay. Great.
Your grandmother is not there.
Thank God. Thank fuck. Can we actually go out back instead? Like by the pool? I will lead him there. I guess we will sit out by the pool. And Caesar will pull out his pack of cigarettes and be like, do you have your lighter? You know, the little engraved one.
Lucian smiles slightly to himself and says, "Yeah, it's me. Of course I do." And then tosses the lighter to Caesar.
Cool, he will catch it and light his cigarette.
Lucian holds out his hand for the lighter.
Caesar like kind of looks at it and like tosses it back to him.
Lucian will still hold his hand out as if for a cigarette.
Oh, you don't have your own? Okay. Yeah, Caesar will give him one.
Lucian will light it, take a long drag, exhale, and just say, "Yeah, yours tastes better though."
Always a charmer. Thank you, Lucian. So, how's your, I guess, day been? Past 24 hours.
Found out my best friend is actually supposedly a world-ending villain, and helped someone's whole fucking family get arrested, and had a really bad afternoon. But you know, I have plans to go see to get my prom dress with Luna on Saturday, so that was good. And then of course, you know, fucked up track practice, which wasn't good. But now I'm smoking at your house, so I guess it's getting better.
Fuck track practice.
You care about track more than I care about track season.
I care about winning. I cared about winning. Seems to be becoming less important with, you know, end of the world and all.
Yeah.
Why'd you even agree to come here? Thought you were kind of done with me.
What?
Thought you were done with me because you left.
No, that's
Sorry, no, you can't say no. You can't say no because you fucking walked out and I fucking watched you leave. So you always leave. Everyone always leaves, but you were supposed to come back and you didn't. So don't tell me no, because you did.
Lucian, you notice he's those clothes are nice. He's been wearing the same outfit for the past couple days because the rest of them are ashes at this point. So even though it's pressed and all of the ironed edges are starting to get softer and wrinkled, and his face looks more haggard than you've seen it in a long time. I mean, you've never really even seen it look like this, and it's sort of like every bit of the facade, all the bits are just sort of like frayed at this point. Lucian doesn't immediately say anything. He just sort of runs a hand on like the inside of his jacket and then puts it down. I just couldn't really be in that room anymore. I never said anything about. I needed a minute to just sort of remember where I stand to everyone. And I needed a little bit of time to do that. And I'm sorry for exiting so unceremoniously.
And where do you stand to everybody?
Wherever they point. And I just had to remember that.
Lucian. No, that's not. You aren't. I need you.
Oh, I know that much.
No, no, fuck. I need you to understand that you're better than that. Don't act like you're just some trained dog. You're not.
Can you, what you mean? Because I don't really see any evidence. No. Because the chips just do fall where they fall. Escaping one thing doesn't mean you escaped everything. And you just... Why would you say that to me?
Say what? That you're better than a dog? Because it's fucking true, Lucian. You're not a dog. What?
Cesar, what do you want me to do? Can you just tell me that? Can that just be it? I don't want to talk about anything else. Can you just tell me what you want me to do and then I'll do it and then I don't have to think about anything else? Just what do you want me to do, Cesar? What do you want me to say? What do you just say something that you want me to do and then I will do it? I don't get why you're trying to make it more complicated than that when that's just what it is.
Fuck you. No. You don't get to tell me what I feel or what I feel about you, what I think of you. I don't want you to fucking be my trained dog. Okay? I never wanted you to be anything other than what you were. That's what I fucking admired about you. That's what I loved about you. You can't tell me what I fucking think of you. I think you're a really incredible person, Lucia. I mean that. I'm not bullshitting you. I've always tried not to bullshit you. I fucked up. And I betrayed your trust. And for the first time it mattered because it was you and you matter. And I think you're a weakness that I can't afford because everyone leaves and I can't stop them from leaving, but I can be someone who doesn't break when they leave, but if it's you, I don't know, so I think something has to give here.
Lucian, he's sort of just standing and it's just quiet. And you're used to like snappy remarks and lots of smarm, and he's just not saying anything. I don't really know what more I can give. I thought I gave it all away, and I was happy to. So, if you want something to give, just, you can name it and I'll do it, but I don't really know what you'll find.
I've never wanted to ask things from you. I am really happy for you that you're able to be out now, that you're comfortable with that. I would never take that from you. I want you to know that. I also want you to know that I would have been fine if you hadn't been ready. The only thing I wanted was you and your time. I really loved our first date. I would have loved any first date because I didn't. I just wanted you and your time.
Cesar, I feel like I broke something that I didn't know I was holding.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did because you left. Because you left. You promised. You promised you wouldn't.
I didn't leave. That is bullshit. I didn't. Lucien steps up. I didn't leave. I didn't. I never said I was leaving. I never said anything was over.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to say you were leaving. You just left. It's actions, not words.
When have you known me to be a man of subtext, Cesar? When do you know me to leave things that are unsaid? I didn't leave. I couldn't be in that room any longer because I couldn't stop staring at my own father's handwriting in your hand. But I didn't leave you. I left the fucking room. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about us. I just had to take some time. So if you think I gave up or I left everything, no. You don't get to say that I did because I didn't.
You took time to reevaluate your position, and now you're acting. I don't know you like this, okay? And I'm really fucking sorry, and I'm really fucking disgusted with myself that I have made you like this.
Cesar, you didn't make me like this. I am like this. You're doing what you needed to do, and that's understandable. So I'm not upset. I just couldn't
Maybe you fucking should be upset. I'm sorry. I was protecting myself, and that doesn't make it right that I betrayed your trust. I never wanted to do that. It's just.
And why did you?
Because I was ashamed. I've been ashamed of myself my whole fucking life. And because I liked the way that you looked at me and you treated me when, I was just me. And so I was afraid. I betrayed your trust because I was afraid. I shouldn't have done it. It's just, you knew the Strisciantes were snakes. It just said Blackwell on there. The only information you didn't have was that my family was snakes, and so I hid it. You said Cassie bit you by accident. That's how you turned. That's how you became a werewolf. There was a version of you that existed before that happened. There's not a version of me that's separate from being a snake. I was born like that. I was born as something wrong, as something.
It's not wrong.
Disgusting.
No. Stop talking. No. Lucien is just gonna try and hold Caesar's face. You're beautiful, and you've always been beautiful. That's it. That's what it is.
I think you're kind of biased.
Yes. But I'm right. I don't want you to feel ashamed about that. About you. Because I don't think that there are parts of people. I think people are just people. like I said, I don't care about that. I mean, I care about you. That's not anything that I just wanted everything to make sense, and it's just what it is. And it makes sense why you did what you did. It does.
Lucian,
You don't have to keep apologizing for something. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's a fucking notebook. It doesn't. It's just. It's what Sylvia wanted to fucking happen. Is what it is. And this everything she was saying, I knew when she was saying it that it was working. And the worst part is that I watched it happen. I watched it work. It's like watching a fucking car crash in slow motion. You did something because you were scared, and I did something because I just doing what I always do. And she knew that was going to happen. And so that's always what I don't want to let my father keep ruining my life after he's fucking dead. I don't want his words to poison the best thing that's ever happened to me. And so I fucked up. Okay?
You don't have to say that. If I don't have to apologize, and you don't have to apologize either. I think we've done a lot of fucked up things. Maybe let's put apologies aside.
Yeah, it feels like we've done enough to everyone, you know. It just feels stupid that this is as bad as it is. I hate him so much. I'm not gonna let him fucking win. I just want everything to be easy. I'd like it to be easy.
It could be easy.
Yeah.
I think we just have a bad habit of making things complicated. Because it can be easy.
Yeah.
Lucian, I wish that night at the church I'd asked you to run away with me. Because I think maybe things could be easy then.
Lucian puts his forehead against Caesar's and kisses him. And it's soft and gentle. Then he pulls back. Where would you want to go?
No. We can't. I don't think we can entertain. No.
And he just shushes Caesar. Before you say it can't happen, can you just let me think about it for the next minute? Please? Where would you want to go?
I don't know, and that sounds like a stupid cop-out answer, but I don't know because I never let myself imagine any other future than fucking going to University of Washington and fucking going to fucking studying political science and being a politician and moving to DC and fucking marrying the most fucking boring milquetoast person I've ever met. I never, you know, traveling. I just campaigning. That's what I would be doing with my fucking life. Not traveling.
Your parents ever take you to DC for politics shit?
When I was little.
Well, if you drive outside of it and you go just like southwest just a little bit, there are these people over here call them hills because they don't like it when I say that they're mountains. But there are these really nice hills that got fireflies in them, and honeysuckle, and moss, and there are like creeks and shit, and I used to sometimes I'd visit those, and I don't know, it's really nice. I kind of want to, I don't know, see it again. But honestly, I'd go anywhere.
I'd go anywhere too, you know? It's not about the destination, you know, it's about who you're with.
Yeah. Oh, we have to argue over whose car we take though. That'd be real fucking annoying.
My car, obviously my
No,
car.
we can't. Well,
Do we go in separate cars?
No, fuck that. It's a road trip. Well, I mean, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I won't lie. I don't think I have that much trunk space. Blondie's sort of very low to the ground. It's kind of an incredibly inconvenient car for anything other than looking like a dickhead.
Yeah, but hey, it serves its purpose, clearly.
Yeah. So yeah, we could take the Bentley, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll drive into fucking those hills.
Yeah.
And we'll see the fireflies.
Lucian just gets Caesar again.
Yeah. Hi. I have
Be
to cut
careful.
in. I'm cutting in. Can I
Be
cut
careful
in?
what you say.
Because as the two of you kiss out in like the sort of shoveled backyard with the pool, Cesar, you hear the door sort of click open, and someone's voice calls out and says, "Hello, I'm home." And you break away, and Cesar, you see your sister, Reyna, who's actually come back with a little bit of a haircut, but otherwise looks much the same as you last saw her. She looks very similar to you, sort of tan skin, dark brown hair. That's like about shoulder length. And she has like a suitcase, like a rolling suitcase, and a backpack like slung on over her shoulder, and dressed, she has like the UW like sweatshirt on and like some leggings, and as she like comes out to the back, like clearly looking for people because the house is empty, you see that she sort of like, her jaw sort of drops, and she just turns and looks at Cesar and stares at the two of you for a moment, and then goes, "So this is new."
Yeah. But why did you come out here? What the fuck?
Nice to meet you. My name's Lucien Astor.
I don't care. I came out here because nobody's in the house right now, and I thought there would be people because I'm home from college.
Okay, good for you. Did you want a parade? Fucking Christ.
Actually, that would have been nice. So first question, where's Abuela? Second question, does she know about this? Third question, what are you gonna do so that I don't tell her?
It's not a problem if you tell her.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not.
So you've told her?
Nope, it's new.
Great. I can't wait to break the news.
Excuse me, who the fuck are you?
Reina Reyes. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's my sister. This is my boyfriend. Hello, hi. Great introductions.
She just sort of like gives a cold smile with like narrowed eyes. And then just says, well, I am going back inside and probably am gonna go have to pick up our sister from school because I'm guessing since I've been gone, you've sort of forgotten that she existed. So have fun. I'll be back. And I'm really looking forward to dinner tonight. And she just turns around and walks back inside.
Well, she's fucking lovely.
Yeah, I know we just said that we wouldn't apologize for things. Sorry about her. She's just like that.
Sort of seems like it.
Yeah, that's my older sister.
Kind of understand the running away thing about it too.
It would be nice though, to run away. It was a nice thought exercise. Things getting to be simple.
Well, once we finally sort out this fucking end of the world shit, I don't know. I don't see much stopping us in the future.
Other than college and ourselves and any other fucking assholes who want to blackmail us or
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm pretty damn good at dealing with people who want to blackmail me. So, and what do either of us need college for? We both have enough money for so much shit. It's just ridiculous. What the fuck are we doing? What do we need college? What do we need a fucking career for? I'm set for life. You're set for life. What is it, reputation? A fucking legacy? Is that it? Do you give a fuck about that? Because
sorry, I just have not even considered my life without college. That I guess that's true. I guess we could kind of fucking do anything.
yeah, we're trying to get you to realize that forever. We really don't have to do anything. We don't want to, especially after this fucking dumbass zombie apocalypse. Which it is a zombie apocalypse. Starfire keeps saying it. There's like another word for it. It's not Ragnas. I don't care. It's the zombie apocalypse, and we're stopping it, and that's it. And so once it's stopped, then it's like we can just go. We can just see shit.
I would like to graduate first, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Graduate.
Yeah. If nothing else, we could fuck off this summer.
We could fuck off. Even if we do necessarily like want to go to college or you want to go to college this summer, we don't have to do anything. And hey, I'm still getting a dress and we are still absolutely gonna win. Well, I think we're gonna win. I don't know. I mean, I just think we
Hey,
could win.
if we're back together and no one knew that we were kind of in a down period for like 24 hours, we're still in the fucking running.
Did you see? I mean, you were the one who made that post. That post on Instagram was positively that looked like it came out of a PR team for a fucking campaign, dude. That was clean. Damn. Are we am I when's dinner? Am I staying for that?
Okay, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have you for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with being subjected to Reina?
Yeah. I just kind of want to have dinner with your family. If that's not too much, but I mean, it's a if you don't, I more than most people know family shit. So if you don't want me there, then I hold nothing against that if that's something you know. But I just feel like it's kind of
No.
if she was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this whole situation in your grandmother's face. I'm friends with your grandmother,
That's true.
and
You're getting ahead of it. You
and
get ahead of scandals. That's what
I
you fucking do.
you get
Yeah.
ahead of it, and I just think it's a bigger dick move to just like be like, yeah, the fuck, I am here, and then sit down at the dinner table when her whole chip that she thinks she can play or card is that like we're together. But if we're like, yeah, we're together, and then we sit down, and then I'm really nice and polite with your grandmother who's super great, then it's like I don't know. I just think it's maybe is that a dumb play?
I am so fucking crazy, like in love and attracted to you right now. Fuck yes. Yes. Yes.
Lucian like kisses Caesar and then like spins him and then is like, all right.
Hey, we have time before dinner. Do you want to go upstairs?
Oh fuck yeah.
So do they hook up before dinner?
You know it, baby.
Sounds like it.
Also, is Caesar out of his darkest self now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I would say yes.
Cool. Okay. Um,
With Caesar. Okay.
so you guys hook up. I don't think the sex moves need to be resolved because I don't think they've changed at all.
They have not.
It's same
Okay.
shit.
Cool. In that case, you guys hook up, and at some point, Guadalupe comes home, and Reina does indeed pick Brianna up from school. And you guys have dinner with the Rodriguez-Reyes family. And Reina spends most of it just like talking about college and what she's been up to. And yeah, talking about like the internship that she has this summer in New York and etc. etc. Here's the thing. Reina is mean, but she also is incredibly smart, which is why she is as far as she is and why she's the top dog, as they say. And the fact that Lucien is staying for dinner indicates that actually, Caesar, you don't give a shit if she tells Guadalupe, so she's gonna let you do it because it won't be as mean if she does it now. It won't have the same effect. So she's like, okay, guess he was telling the truth. Starfire, just a little point of order for you as well, and I guess for the rest of you. Cora was in school on Thursday, but she skipped all the classes that she shared with you. Not all of you, just the ones she shared with Starfire.
And Starfire cannot get herself to stop looking at the empty seat, but yes.
she doesn't like Cora only knows that Starfire and Lucian know, and presumably thus Cassie knows, but like there's no way for her to know for sure, so she's only skipping class, and she's like in the classes that she shares with Lucian, if any, she's there and not speaking and like sitting in the back. Yeah, so Friday rolls around and things are once again back to normal, though Stephanie, you're still not going to school. Though today there is cheer practice after school if you want to go to that and just like hang.
Yeah, she's gonna go, and she's just gonna like. Obviously, she can't join in to practice, but she wants to be there, and she's like, I just want to be here for my team. I'm really sorry that I've missed, and I'm gonna not be able to like participate for a while, but I'm here because I really do care about you guys, and I want to make sure you're all doing okay.
Penny gives you not Penny Grimm, Penny Chang gives you a hug, and like a gentle hug because she knows you have like broken ribs, and is like, oh my gosh, no, it's like so fine, honestly, it's like great that you're here. We've like totally missed you, and hopefully you'll like get better soon and you can like be in like a final show at the end of the year.
Yeah, I would really like that. That'd be great, you know. I think the doctor said like 6 weeks, which sucks, but you know, I'll we'll see what happens. Um Hey Amber, can I talk to you real quick?
You see a bunch of the cheerleaders sort of go quiet, and Amber just like crosses her arms and says, yeah, what's up?
I saw that you were nominated, and I just want to say congratulations. I really hope that
You really hope what?
I think you'd make a really good prom queen, so I hope you win.
Cool, thank you so much, Stephanie.
Okay. Don't let me stop you guys. Keep practicing. And she'll just sit on the sideline for the rest of practice.
Practice comes to an end. Everyone sort of like runs off to the locker room to change and then head home. And your mom probably dropped you off because you cannot drive. And you get a text from your mom that says, your aunt's picking you up after school, or after practice, if that's okay.
Oh my god! She's very excited to see Julia again. Okay. She'll probably, like, you know, text her aunt just being like, oh, like, I'll be here. You can pick me up here. And I can't wait to see you!
Yeah, she sends a thumbs up emoji. And your aunt pulls up in a car, not like her usual motorcycle, because I don't think that would be good for your ribs. So
Probably.
yeah, she pulls up in like some kind of, it's like sort of a it's like sort of a beat up like red Subaru, and she pulls up like to the school and then like opens the door for you and everything. And Julia Lambert, by the way, is like maybe about Stephanie's height, maybe a little shorter. She has sort of like wearing like a leather jacket and has like reddish hair that is pulled up in like a ponytail, and she has like a undercut around the back, and she is very cool, has an eyebrow piercing, and as she like swings into the driver's seat, the music, like there's music playing that's like early 2000s sort of like alternative rock, and she says, she like turns and looks at you before like she starts the car, and she goes, so Stephanie, long time no see, how are you?
I mean, I'm feeling better now that I'm seeing you.
Yeah, sorry, I should have come and seen you in the hospital. Your mom kind of was like, didn't want too many visitors.
Well, I know you and Mom kind of, that energy would have been.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But, are you just, so are you visiting? Are you gonna come over for dinner, or just hang out for the afternoon?
Well, I figured I could take you out for coffee, if you want.
Yes. Iced coffee.
Yeah. There's like a great place downtown. And she like starts the car and parks outside like this like little like it's the coffee shop where like everyone has gone and like goes to. But she takes you inside and like gets your coffee order, comes back to like your table in the back, with your drinks and like pastries for both of you. And she sits down and like slings off her leather jacket and puts it on like the back of the chair behind her and says, so I mean, how are you feeling? How are things? Are you back at school or just
Maybe next week I'll go. But Mom said I could skip, so, and take time off, which I kind of needed. 'Cause things are, I mean, they're not good. Being attacked by a wild animal is sure fun.
yeah, I mean, no, not fun, but I'm glad that you seem to be doing better, healing up okay.
Yeah. Um, some people have been really supportive and and taking care of me and looking out for me, and some people haven't, but it's all okay. We don't need to like talk about serious stuff. We can just like,
Okay.
well, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do for prom. Mom said she never went to prom. Did you go to prom?
Oh yeah, I went to prom like 3 times.
Okay. Mom said it's like fine to go alone, but I don't know. So, okay, so my boyfriend, turns out he's gay, and he also cheated on me with my friend, but it's okay because, well, he's fine. I'm fine. We're fine, the two of us, Caleb and I. But I don't. We had like a pretty public breakup, so I don't think we could still go to prom together. But like, I don't have anyone else to go to prom with, and I don't want to go alone. But I also don't want to not go, and I. Maybe you can tell me what I should do because I don't. Mom's not giving good advice. Mom never went, so like, Mom doesn't know like how to be cool in high school.
Okay. Well, what I will say is that I did go to prom 3 times, and I did not go alone. I went with sophomore year, I went with this I went with a different guy every year. I didn't really like any of them, but they were popular and I was popular, so it just felt like the thing to do. And in hindsight, I probably would have had more fun going by myself or with someone I actually liked.
Oh, do you not
So,
like any of those guys?
no. Um, yeah, so actually, I guess on this subject, I have a couple of things to tell you. One, I am sort of moving more, well, okay, I have moved more permanently to Thornridge, as of about a month or so ago.
Oh, are you like
Um,
helping take care of granddad or something like that, or?
uh, no, I have moved in with my girlfriend. Um,
You have a congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. They're amazing, and I love them very much. And so this does mean that I've been kind of keeping it on the down low because I didn't know how to tell you, but I mean, yeah, secret's out. So so I ran into one of your friends the other day, so I kind of figured that this wouldn't be a surprise.
What? Wait, you ran into one of my friends?
Yeah, Cassie.
Wait, what? What? Wait, when did you see Cassie?
So, okay, this requires a little bit of context, but so this summer, I was like coming to town to visit and saw a kid torn up by the side of the road. I called the hospital, and then that was my good deed, and so I left. And turns out that kid was trying to track down answers, and so showed up at the apartment, wanting to know if I'd seen anything else. I had not, so sent them on their way.
What? Uh, where, what? You were you were the one?
I mean, yeah, a lot of big coincidences, definitely.
Okay, because I didn't know that Cassie was attacked by a wolf. Like, I didn't find out, like, until a long time after that. You knew, and you. Wait, you.
Well, I mean, I knew, but like, I figured you also do.
So how we kind of stopped talking over the summer, Cassie and I, and wait, wait, wait. You. What does you being a lesbian have to do with talking to Cassie?
No, okay. I figured that, well, okay, the part about you guys not being friends anymore did kind of slip my mind, because I figured that he would have told you. But anyway, the point is, I guess, that I'm in town, I can see you more often, and,
You have a girlfriend.
yes.
You saved Cassie when I couldn't.
I guess.
Okay, cool. How did you know you were a lesbian? I'm so happy for you, Aunt Julia. I'm like, this isn't me trying to question you. I just don't know how
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can totally tell you. I guess,
how do you know if you're a lesbian?
Well, I sort of knew in high school that all of the guys I dated were more into me than I was into them, and being into them felt like a chore. And so I kind of thought that I just didn't like dating, or that like maybe it was that all the guys in Thornridge sucked. And then I went to college, and my RA was handing out flyers for a like club that met about like LGBTQ rights, and I was like, I don't know, interested, I guess. And so I showed up, and I met this girl there, and I sort of realized that dating girls did not feel like a chore, and actually it was amazing, and kind of realized that it just felt right. And I talked to a lot of other gay people at college and made a lot of friends, and
But you're like so cool.
yeah, that's like part of it.
Have you been out to people? And they've been.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I came out to my parents like a decade or so ago. And I mean, I told your mom like the first year back from college.
So, okay. I always like thought I wanted to be like you. But I thought like I had to date guys.
Oh God, no, no. I write for a women's journal. No.
No, but like people in society, you have to like date guys to like be successful, and like you have to marry a man and like have kids and like.
I mean, that is what your mom did, yeah, and it works for some people, and it doesn't work for a lot of people. And as someone who dated exclusively boys in high school and also thought that I would marry one someday and have kids and move back here with them, uh, no, the answer is not to just be like how, I don't know, I guess society tells you to be. It's just to like be what makes you happy and like date people that make dating fun and exciting.
God, no. So I could have been like this whole time. So cool. I am. I've made some really bad choices on Julia.
Okay. Anything like legally actionable?
Oh, no, I just mean like I've kind of destroyed my entire life.
Well, that happens, I guess.
And everyone keeps saying that I'll be like fine. Will I actually be fine?
Yes, yes, you will actually be fine. College is amazing, and you will thrive there.
Wow. So it's easy?
It is absolutely that easy. I mean, it's not going to always be super easy. Finding a job is hard, but when things are easy, appreciate them for how easy they are.
Wow. So wait, who's your partner?
Uh, she works at the school. The shop teacher, Al Hanlon.
Oh. Yeah, that person. I've never taken shop.
Well, you should, because they are an incredible teacher and an even better mechanic.
I think my car is kind of like toast. But maybe I can bring it to them.
Yeah, I could certainly ask. I think actually she and Julia like looks at her phone. I actually borrowed her car today because I only have a motorcycle. So I think she might actually come by and pick it up from me in a minute. Um, but
What
yeah,
did happen
definitely.
to Stephanie's car? Where did it get towed from the clearing in the woods?
Oh yeah, it did.
Is maybe that's what Stephanie's gonna spend her afternoon trying to see if she can fix her car with talking to Al Hanlon and seeing if her car could be fixed.
Yeah, when like Al comes to like get the car and pick up Julia, like they like come into the cafe and like kiss Julia hello and like shake your hand and everything. And yeah, they'll like the three of you can like drive down to the fucking car yard and look at like examine your car and see if it's fixable, which like I imagine it would, since like the hood is just like super fucking dented and you need new windows. Like that should all be stuff that's easy to fix. So
Stephanie's like, my mom will pay for it.
Al just immediately nods and says perfect, because the school does not get enough funding. So but I can make the labor free and give her to the shop, to my auto mechanics class. It's sort of our thing that we fix students' cars now.
Cool.
And then Al takes the car to or Al like goes to the like office and like makes sure that the car gets towed to the school, and then they drive you home, and Julia gives you a hug as she like walks you up to the door and just says, if you ever like need a break or anything, hit my line. I will come pick you up, and we have a guest room in the apartment. So
maybe, yeah, I think maybe that'd be nice.
And she hugs you one last time and says, and like as she's like sort of walking away and waves and just says, and if you want to go dress shopping, if you figure out what's up with prom, I can totally tag along.
I kind of promised Mom that I would go with her, so
make it a family affair.
Okay. And when her aunt leaves, I think for the first time in a long time, Stephanie feels like everything's gonna be okay.
I will wrap it up by saying that Friday weekend pass in sort of a blur of dress shopping, suit shopping, going back and forth between malls and boutiques and things, looking for perfect outfits for prom, and in a whirl of planning. And as school that week rolls around again, everyone is looking forward with exactly one thing in mind. Saturday night, prom is coming, and all or most of you are going. And amidst that sort of tension amongst the student body, this anticipation that is nearly palpable in the school's hallways, is the ever-lingering feeling of doom for two particular high school girls.
It's happening. It's happening.
Also, guys, can I just say, Stephanie still doesn't know that there's an apocalypse going on.
Oh shit, someone really ought to tell her.
This episode featured Catherine Rarrett as the Master of Ceremonies, Percival Walter as Lucien Astor, Quinn Borzin as Eden Grace, Arcadia Reeves as Cassie Rodriguez, Casey Fleming as Starfire Miller, Karina Revilla as Cesar Rodriguez-Reyes, Victoria Nielsen as Sylvia Strisciante, and Saffron Heftigaub as Stephanie Chaplin. The Valkyrie cycle is co-directed by Catherine Rarrett and Saffron Heftigaub and produced by Casey Fleming. This season's editing team includes Catherine Rarrett, Karina Revilla, Casey Fleming, Zola Heftigaub, and Saffron Heftigaub. Music for the Valkyrie cycle was composed by Haley Adams and Quinn Borzin, art was created by Arcadia Reeves, and our social media team is run by Fabiola Liano. Additional sound effects are sourced from freesound.org and zapsplat.com under the Creative Commons Attribution License. For a full list of credits, please visit our website at midnightceremoniesmedia.com. Again, that's midnightceremoniesmedia.com. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave us a review and tell your friends, as word of mouth is one of the best ways to support the show. We appreciate all your support, and thank you so much for listening.
Proud member of the Rainbow Roll Network. Rainbow Roll.
Our stories, our voices.